Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we'll be doing a debrief of the Artic Cat build. Now this debrief serves as just a little diary of my experience building this aircraft. So let's start with the first thing. The instructions does not come in the box. That is not too bad. When I assembled my AXN from Hobby King, that also did not have instructions in the box and I just downloaded them online. It wasn't too much of a problem. Speaking of instructions, I have some gripes about the instructions. The instructions were wrong. So the instructions, they said that the narrow end of the bottom of the fuselage goes to the back of the fuselage. And that just was not the case. I had great difficulty removing the bottom of the fuselage to reinsert it the other way around. The instructions were very wrong on that. Also, the instructions don't say this, but if you're building the Artic Cat, I would suggest that you attach the push rod adjusters to your servo arms before you actually glue your servos in. So this servo I have for my elevator, which is mounted on my tail. I had a lot of difficulty attaching my push rod connector to that servo arm because I had already glued it in to the tail. While assembling this build, I learned something very important. Ensure that your electronics are compatible with each other. So this Aerostar reversing ESC has a standard 3.5mm bullet connection. My gem fan motor has a 2mm connection, I believe, and that wasn't fitting with my ESC. Also, the gem fan motor did not come with an metal X cross thing, motor mount adapter thing. Yeah, not sure what it's called, but the gem fan motor did not come with that. So instead of using the gem fan motor, I use this motor. Whatever this is, I'll put it up on screen. This motor comes with the standard 3.5mm bullet connections for the ESC. It came with the metal cross motor mount thing. It also came with an ESC and two propellers that actually work. Now if you plan this build out properly, you could actually use the ESC that came with this motor, but I didn't because one, I really wanted to use this reversing ESC, and two, that motor has Dean's connection instead of an XT60 connection. The servo lead from the elevator, which is mounted at the tail, runs inside of the airplane through a notch I cut into that motor mount dam board. So it fits flush into the aircraft, and it also reaches my receiver, which is velcro to the side of the fuselage in the rear. If you guys don't want to put your receiver in the rear like what I did, you can put it in your battery compartment, but you would need servo extension leads so you can get power to your servo with your receiver in the battery compartment. One thing that I kind of messed up was that when I was beveling the rudder, I only beveled one side. Now the tutorial I watched to figure out how to do the rudder, that was how to do a simple hinge, and the guy was referencing an aileron. Ailerons are beveled on one side. As you can see on the Artic Cat, only one side of the top is not beveled, but the bottom definitely is. On the rudder, I definitely should have beveled both sides, but I'm having no issues with the rudder being not beveled on both sides. If you wanted to paint this plywood motor mount, I would suggest that you paint it, then you assemble it with glue. I don't have paint anyway, but I just thought if I wanted it painted, I would have painted it before I glued it together. All in all, assembling the Hobby King Artic Cat was a pleasant experience. The Artic Cat was a good build. It was a good build. I definitely learned a lot, and the next airplane I assemble, I would have little difficulties doing so. I would learn to call out the BS of the instructions and assemble the airplane correctly instead of assembling it, then cutting out some pieces, then looking at the airplane and saying, oh no, it doesn't fit, and having to take the plane apart and do it all over again. By the way, to remove the glue, I used my craft knife and some denatured alcohol. The denatured alcohol releases the bonds between the glue and the foam, and the knife was just to expedite that process. Now, if you have any questions about the Hobby King Artic Cat, leave them in the comments down below and I'll answer them. Ask your questions before you build. This build in total took me about 9 hours to do, and not just because I'm filming. Yeah, maybe because I was filming, this build took 9 hours, but it shouldn't take you that long if you're not trying to film the build. Be sure to check out the affiliate links of all the electronics I used in this build, and if you're planning on building your own Hobby King Artic Cat, feel free to use those affiliate links in the description down below. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was my debrief. Thanks for watching all 3 of the videos I made regarding the building of the Hobby King Artic Cat. Now you can build away with confidence after watching my mistakes and knowing, no, that's not what you do. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye.